Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Yogscast Complete Pack. Yes, Survival with a Twist, or whatever you want to call it. I call it Yogscast Complete Pack, because that's what it is, plus a few additions of my own. Welcome back. I made a bit of a progress. Welcome to my humble mining hut. You can see I'm having armor on. You can also see in the inventory that I have some chiseled stone and some mushroom stew. Mushroom stew. I'm gonna show you. I have a bowl actually. You just craft a few bowls, and I'm lucky enough to have this biome here, which is full of mushrooms. There you go. And for food, I'll just milk a mushroom. Oh, look at this one has a T-Rex head. I want that. Milk a mushroom, you get mushroom stew. Awesome. Epic food supply. Sorry, mushroom, I have to kill you. I have to kill you. Sorry, I wanted your head. It's gonna be one of my quests. Okay, let me just quickly update you on what I have done, and then I'll do another jump cut. Because the whole building process, you just don't need to. Yeah, I was kind of paranoid, and at night there was spiders coming in, so I put a roof on, and I kind of cut the grass out here a little bit. So let's go into the mining hut. It's not gonna be like this for much longer. I dug down all the way to bedrock here, and I took what I found along the sides, and let me show you. This is all the seeds from out front. I got a squid. I have no idea. There's so many ores. I don't know what they're doing, and some of the stuff, like the essence dust, some of the stuff is retextured, really cool. I like the new. It's not much of a difference, but if you look at the redstone, I like the new texture of it. It's more. I don't know. It's cartoonier. It looks cool. Let me show you. This chest is also full. The quest delivery system. I got some peridot. I got some cinnabar. I got some sapphires and a little bit of everything. Stuff I found. I also, you see the furnaces. I found some iron. I did some iron tools. I dug up some sand. We can see. Wait a second. Map. Here we go. Along the river here. I didn't go to that desert because that's high up in the mountains. Along the river, I dug up some sand, and I found a lot of gravel down the hole. And in the riverbed, as you can see, I can turn into a squid. And now I can turn into a mushroom as well. In the riverbed, I dug for clay. Clay, gravel, and sand does what? Ha ha ha! Any of you watching my show? Grout. There should be some grout left in here. There's clay. Grout. Exactly. You turn 4 clay balls into clay block. Put 1 in the top corner. I even have it still highlighted here. Exactly. Put 1 in the top corner. Sand and gravel. You make 8. Grout. You smelt that grout to get what? You get... Oh, no, that's glass. I did that as well already. You get seared brick. 64 here. And 64 there, because we need to forge at some point as soon as the house is up. I already took some material in the chisel. For those of you who don't know, I have some cobblestone here. Don't know how this works. A chisel is made by putting 1 stick and 1 iron ingot diagonally somewhere in the crafting grid, and then you right click the chisel, you put some raw material in, and you choose what kind of material you want to make out of it. If you watched B-Team, you can see me chiseling a lot of stuff. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to go into much detail in those things that I've shown many times and many other YouTubers have shown. I'm going to jump cut. I'm going to use this chiseled material, maybe some chiseled wood that I found from the forest. I might chop down some trees, make some chiseled wood, and start building a house. I'm also going to add a guest room to the house. Because, like I said, I want people to be able to join me every now and then, and other people will be joining the server very soon. The taint. I stopped the taint spread. You might ask, how did you stop the taint spread? What cheaty magic did you use? I changed the config file. So, I just changed the config file around so the taint doesn't spread anymore. It shouldn't be spreading. I've been on the server for a while now again, and it doesn't look like it's spreading. It gets more intense though. It gets darker in there, and if you get closer to it, there's some evil tainted sheep and stuff spawning there. but it doesn't spread. So I'm going to stay in this area, I think. I think for now. Now that I'm going to start building, I'm going to have a quick look around. I haven't seen much of the server yet. But I like the area because there is a lot of wood here and all the material I want. There is a desert around the corner. It's all here. It's all here. Ah, and something else I found. Look at this. Look at this. Hemp. Some hippie's been around here. Ooh, wizard head. Wizard head, you're mine. You're mine. You're mine. Come back. I need the wizard head. Yes, I got the wizard head. Cool. And some food and some wool as a side effect. Yay. Okay, talking too much already. I'm gonna jump cut. I have a few creeper explosion happened around here. I'm going to jump cut, and when I come back, you'll see the basic outlines of a house. Before I do that, I almost forgot. I made the glass for a reason. I wanted to show you something I'm going to use as a helper for building. Do I still have torches on me? No. Used all my torches. Something I want to show you quickly. So I need a torch, and I need the glass. I might not need all the glass. So I'm gonna make 2. Yeah, first I need to make sticks, of course. How has everybody been doing? I hope you've been doing well. I like that you like the show. I like that you like my channel. And I like you guys. So what we're gonna do, very simple. Torch, and we surround it by glass. And we get one of these mystical blocks. It's from the mod Open Blocks. And it's called a building guide. So we got 2 of them. And how this works, it's very cool, very cool. You place one, you plonk one down. Let's put one down. I want to have the first one, this building facing that direction. Let's put the first one kinda here. So what it does, there you go. See, it does the outlines of a, in this case, dome. Wait a second. If I right click it here now, it will change the size. If I shift right click it, no, wait a second. If I right click it there, it will make it smaller this direction. Okay. This is just like a round wall. This will lower it. I'm not too sure how this works, that's why. Okay, how do I make it bigger again? Okay, maybe on top. Okay, now I ended up with a really high narrow dome. Okay, this way I'll make it bigger. Okay, that's a long dome. And now I can change the size, the shape of it. Let me just put it down again. Let's see, start from scratch. So we start with a dome. Like this. And if I think there's different things have to do with it. If I right click this one, it changes the size to 7 times 8 times 8. 6 times 8 times 8. And then this one, 5 times 8 times 8. It has nothing to do with this 4, 3. Okay. And if I click this side, we'll change that number. Click that side, it will change that number up again. And if I click that side, 4, 5, 6. I think I might need an empty hand because I know you can change the shape. There we go. Cylinder. Shift right click. Cuboid. It makes it a square, a block. And dome. Triangular. See? Pentagon. Hexagon. Octagon. Sphere. I need the cylinder mode. Okay. See, this is what I meant. I'm going to use this one now as a helper, and the other one too, because I want start building on the outlines at least of my building. And then I'll jump back in and show you the progress. So see you in a bit. Okay. Here we have the basic outline of what the building is going to look like. I'm going to have two roundish towers here and here. I used oak in the chisel to make oak wood planks, or oak wood planks in the chisel to make them look like floor planks. And then like two basic tower shapes go up here. And then I want to see if I can make it like a barn roof, maybe. But I'll do all that off cam because it's going to be lots of back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, that's kind of like, it's a bigger house than I had before. I might move the back out or extend later for machinery and stuff like this, or several floors. We need a couple of machines in here. We need a forge in here, of course. On the ground floor, usually I have the forge. I left my bed there and the chest and this stuff. I didn't move. The other what you may call it, furnaces are underneath here still as well. I just filled it in a little bit so I didn't lose my spawn, just in case. You never know what happens. So but all this aside, this is going to be the outline. I'm going to build that off cam, of course, and then show you what's going to be. Other thing I want to show you, because Dartcraft is in here. Oh yeah, I hit a aura node some there and it gave me some essence. It was floating around. So, Dartcraft is in here. So I want to play around with Dartcraft a lot, because for some reason a lot of people don't seem to figure out what Dartcraft can do. I'm talking to you, Yogscast members. Dartcraft can do a lot of cool stuff. What we want to do is we want to get some force saplings so we can get some force. Dartcraft also has some really, really cool storage units and chests and so on. And the bottles, the bottling stuff. And we'll get into this later. First, we want to make a force rod. To make a force rod, we need force ingots, a stick, and a force nugget. The nugget we make from the force ingot. How do I make a force stick? Force planks. Okay. Yeah, we do need a force rod to make a force sapling. So, to make a force ingot, that's something that's unfortunately not in this mod pack. It's not shown in NIE, but I do luckily know about it because I played Feed the Beast at least a little bit, and I used force there. Didn't I have iron ingots? I was quite sure I had lots of iron ingots. Where did my iron ingots go? Did I use them all? Did I make more? Am I blind? Are you face palming right now? They're right in front of me. Why don't you say so? So, to make a force ingot, it's very simple. You take the force shards, the force gem that comes from a ore called power ore, which is pretty cool. That's this one, power ore. It sparkles really cool when you hit it, and then it gives you a couple of force gems. But yeah, when you do that, and with the iron, you'll get force ingots. Simple as that. I don't want to use all of them. Just gonna use as much as I need. We get some nuggets in here. Can I still turn this into sticks? No, not anymore. Too bad. I have this. I'm very exposed here right now because my walls aren't up yet. So I'm gonna put a nugget there and add there, and we get a force rod. And you used to be able to fill the force rods. No, not anymore. Let's see if the force rod still works. We have an oak sapling. Let's see if it still works. It looks very odd in this texture pack. It used to look much cooler. Alright, what you do is, with the force rods, or what you used to do, I don't know if it's still the same. You put down a sapling, and then you hit it with the force rod. Yes, there you go. Now we got a force sapling. And when that grows, it will turn into a force tree. And from the force tree, you can get force planks. And with the squeezer, you can squeeze the wood into liquid force, and so on and so on. This stuff is really, really versatile and very, very useful. I still have the shit pool here. It's very, very useful. You can also make that's my favorite tool of them all, is a force wrench. But for that, you need a force gear, which is stone gear surrounded with force ingots. Hey, let's make a force wrench and then show you what the force wrench can do. Force wrench is awesome. So, do we still have some cobble left? It's getting night time. We do have tons of cobble left. Awesome. Let's chuck some cobble in here. And yeah, jump cut through the night. Okay, I jump cut through the night and I wait a little bit until a couple of stones melted. Until I figured out, wait a second, was it really with cooked stone? You take a wood gear and then you take cobblestone around it. That will make a stone gear. It wasn't a what you may call it, stone. So where's my iron ingots? I keep losing my iron ingots. So we need 4. We need a couple more. So let's make a force gear. You guys gonna love this. Force gear, and then I put this, and this there, and I have a force wrench. So before I use the force wrench, I need to empty my inventory a little bit. Just chuck it all in randomly. I'll come up. I already have a great idea for a sorting system this time around. So what you do then? You take the force wrench and you shift click. Oh, was it the force rod? That just turns the chest around. Insufficient fuel? What? What? That used to be... Is it a force rod? Aww. Now I'm disappointed. Which one was it? They changed the mod pack a little bit around. Did we get a force shard? We got the force rod. Force gear. Let me just check on force. Okay, force sword, force wrench, force mid. We get into this later. Force stick, force rod. You used to be able to use it on chests to pick up the chests. Force rod. Rod of vision, rod of invisibility, rod of time, rod of return, rod of speed, restoration, fire resistance. I really like the force cap and the gear. I wonder how strong it is. But that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Too bad, people. It just opens the chest. That just opens the chest. Okay, I keep opening the chest here for you guys. Yeah, didn't work. In Feed the Beast, maybe it still does, but that's the wrong tool, or I'm using it wrong or something. In Feed the Beast, you could pick up chests with their content, and you had them in your inventory, and you just put them down. You just plonk them down. But apparently, I'm using the wrong tool. I was almost sure it is the force wrench that does that. But it doesn't have any force. Maybe I need to fill it? Do I need to fill it with force? It says force 0. Insufficient fuel it gave me. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, we're going to play around a lot with Dartcraft. Oh, the force tree has grown. And it should sparkle a little as well, shouldn't it? Yes, look, there's little sparkles coming down from it, which is cool. So now we can just chop it down, get the force logs, we can squeeze them into liquid force, and we can make force planks, and there's a sapling. Exactly, that's what I was looking for. We got another sapling, just one for now. We can make more with the force rod, of course. Of course. Plonk that one down, and we can make a whole farm of force. Why, you might be asking? because in a generator, when I want to run a quarry later, we get to that later. In a generator, to put in liquid force into a generator is like superpowering it. It makes an amazing amount of power. It makes the quarry really fast and it doesn't blow up. So that's the advantage with the liquid force. So let's see what else we have in Dartcraft. We want to make a couple of these bottles as well. Bottled Angry Bees. Now I just want the force flask, which is nuggets and glass. Perfect. Gives me 3. We'll play around with that as well today. Where did I put the glass in? Or yes, I put the glass in. Of course I put the glass in. Because I wanted to show off and it didn't work. But the flask is really cool. We're gonna make... Let's make 6 of them. Gives us force flask. Now we need to empty the inventory of stuff because we are going to use the flask. So what we need to do, it looks really cool as well. What we can do with the flask is, it's awesome for transportation of mobs. You can just suck them up. If this works now. If I don't really do it wrong again. Here we got a mushroom. If we don't always want to go over here. Ooh, look, a mushroom is a cat and a hat and a hat. If we don't always want to go back over here to pick up more mushrooms, we just... This cow doesn't have enough milk to fill the flask. I don't want the flask filled. Ah, yeah, okay, it was normal click. And now I have... Where are they? There. Bottled mushroom! Yay! Bottled mushroom. I want to bottle more mushrooms because there's another thing you can do with them. Bottle them all. You can also just release them again. But if you have a bottled mushroom, you can crush the bottled mushroom later on and make, yes, red mob chunks. And with these red mob chunks, you can crush that. With these red mob chunks, you can make red mob ingots. And with these red mob ingots, you can make force ingots. Very good. You can make monster spawners. And we can make mushroom spawners, which is cool. Not that we really need them, but yeah, I don't know why I was going into... yes, the red mob chunk. I wanted to make it because that's how I thought you need to make force ingots. I'm all over the place today. But I figured out how to make the force ingots because I used it in Feed the Beast before. So, but let's just put out one of these to show you how this works. Go out. Plop. There you go. Right click, you release it again. Moo. Go back in the flask. Pop. Plop out again. Moo. Go back in the flask. Pop. Go out again. Am I confusing you, mushroom? I suck you up again. Awesome. Yeah, you can put these on tables and stuff as well. But this is what we're going to use to make ourselves a little zoo along the way. The backyard is going to be a little bit of a zoo. Let's keep an eye on the taint. It is still just 3 and 4 white here. It looks like it's not spreading. I think I contained it by cheating. Not really cheating, by configuring it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I'm gonna finish off the house, or at least the basics of the house. There's gonna be a lot of editing to the house and so on over time. But I'm gonna do that off cam and show you next time where I got to. I am not going to build any machines or play around with any mods without showing you. I might prepare for some of the mods by, for example, making all the grout and so on. Also, I am going to build the forge off cam. If you want to know how it's done and why I do it that way and the efficiency and so on, I've done so many videos explaining it. Check in Attack of the B Team. I'm explaining how to make a forge and I'm explaining how to use a forge. I might even annotate it right here. So, if it didn't annotate it, it was just a lot of that quiet space there. Okay, it's getting dark again. Thank you for watching. And as usual, have a nice day.